Hey everyone, welcome to Everything Podcast. I'm JB, and today we're diving into a question that sparks debates at every family dinner table or reunion. Why do people think their generation is better than others? Is it the music, the fashion, the work ethic, or just plain nostalgia? In this video, we'll tackle why older generations call younger ones lazy or entitled, why Gen Z and millennials think boomers had it easy, how technological changes fuel this generational divide, and the surprising truth behind why everyone loves their own era so much. Stick around because this is going to be funny, insightful, and maybe even a little uncomfortable. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's dive in. Let's be real. Every generation has its quirks. Boomers love to say, back in my day, we walked 10 miles to school barefoot. Sure, Lolo. But now, kids are solving calculus on their phones while riding a hoverboard. So, why do people think their generation is the best? It boils down to three things: nostalgia, survival bias, and the human ego. Let's break that down. First, nostalgia. Oh, the good old days. You ever notice how your parents say everything was cheaper back then? Sure, bread was 10 cents, but they forget to mention that salaries were also smaller. It's like saying Jollibee Chicken Joy was better in the 90s, but ignoring the fact that it came with a paper-thin gravy cup. Now let's talk about survival bias. People love to glorify what they've been through. If you survived dial-up internet, you're automatically a war hero in the tech world. But do you remember screaming at someone to get off the phone so you could load Friendster? And of course, there's the human ego. Everyone thinks their challenges were tougher. Boomers had the Cold War, Gen X had the recession, millennials had student loans, and Gen Z has influencers giving bad advice. But here's the plot twist. Every generation had it hard in different ways. While boomers could buy a house with one salary, they didn't have Google to tell them how to fix a leaky faucet. And while millennials are great at memes, many of them are still living with their parents because rent is sky high. Here's a funny story from my own family. One Christmas, my dad was complaining about how kids nowadays don't even know how to change a tire. My cousin, a Gen Z kid, fired back. Tito, your car has automatic sensors that literally tell you when to change the tire. Boom, mic drop. Technology also fuels the divide. Older folks struggled with pagers. Now we're teaching them how to mute themselves on Zoom. And let's not forget the ultimate tech moment, when a Tito sends a good morning GIF to the entire family group chat at 5 a.m. Here's the thing. No generation is perfect. Instead of arguing about who had it tougher, why not appreciate what each era brought to the table? Boomers built the world, Gen X kept it afloat, millennials innovated it, and Gen Z is giving us the memes we desperately need to survive it all. And here's the real lesson. Progress is a relay race, not a competition. Each generation passes the baton to the next. So instead of saying, my generation is better, maybe it's time we start asking, how can we make the next generation better? Thanks for hanging out with me on Everything Podcast. I hope this made you laugh, reflect, or at least appreciate your own generational quirks. Which generation do you think had it toughest or the best? Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, share, mama, and subscribe. Thanks for listening. I'm JB, and I'll see you in the next episode.